Okay, so let's do this really quickly. Web host is ready because we can see the folder structure here. The first thing we need to do is install WordPress. Oh, sorry, but the first thing before that is we need to set up some email addresses because installing WordPress will at the very least require an admin email address. So let's set up some useful email addresses on our site, and I've prepared a list here. I'm going to do 2 email addresses for administration purposes and some tests. So I've done that here. Okay, so now to get to your cPanel, you just put your domain 2082 like that. That'll take you to a cPanel login. Then you'll get to the cPanel screen here. Email accounts. Now I've got all these set up already. Yep. The idea here is I'm using a text file to keep track of usernames and passwords. Obviously, after I do this demo, I'm going to change all these passwords, but these are all set up ready to go. The idea is that the info is going to be on all my marketing material, and the admin is going to be just used for managing my website. So that's good. Back to cPanel Home. Ready to install WordPress. We'll use the script installer to do that. Makes things a lot easier. There's a couple of things that we need to watch out for. Firstly, whether or not you need a HTTPS or not. I don't want to put it in a subdirectory. I can put the title in here. Yep, and a tagline if I want to, but I don't have to. Yep, no, I don't want multi-site. Okay, the admin username, very important. Need to make that a non-obvious username. So I've got to use this boss teacher here, and I've got a nice strong password already prepared. I used a password generator to do that. In fact, I used the cPanel password generator. Okay, and the email address for this super user account is going to be admin@weddingstepsaustralia.com. So that's fine. The language is okay. Yes, let's use login limiter. That's just going to give us some basic protection over our website. We're going to refine the settings for that after installation. Okay, advanced options. We don't want to disable update notifications. We do want to be notified, but probably a good idea to leave these blank. Oh, no, I do want a weekly backup. It's fine. No theme. Let's use this as an opportunity to test our other email address. Yep. Just gives us an opportunity to check that it's working. Install. Okay, so this is going to be the installation script running in the background there. It actually usually doesn't take very long. And there we have it. Now what we need is this administrative URL, and I've copied that over to here. It will generally be your domain /WP admin, unless you install it in a subdirectory. So that's all good. No, we're not going to tweet it to the world. We'll just go return to overview. Okay, so now if we look at this again, our domain should have a basic WordPress website here. Yep, and I've got this in another browser as well, which I'm going to intend to use to check what the website looks like to someone not logged in. Okay, that's all good. Next step, log in. Oops, WP admin. Okay, now having all of our usernames and passwords sorted out is going to help a lot here. We need the super admin because that's the only user defined at the moment, and our password over here. Copy, paste, saves a lot of time. Great. First thing I'm going to do is set up some more users. Well, at least an additional administrator. So I might do that first. Okay. Add new. This is going to be me. This email address. Yep. So this is how you use WordPress to install to add a new user. Now this is really important. Make sure that you show the password and then give it whatever password you want. I've prepared one here already. Yep, and also deselect this. Very important, otherwise you need to go through the email confirmation process, which we don't want to do. And of course this is going to be an admin account. Same process for all the other users as well. Okay, so I'll set up those other users a little bit later. The next thing I need to do, just make a couple of settings here. Turn off that. Anyone can register. Permalinks. Oops, shouldn't do that. Should go back to here. Otherwise it doesn't save. Turn off anyone can register. Permalinks should be okay. Yep, domain name and then discussion. Lock this down a little bit and use Gravatar. Yep, that's fine. And now reading, we're going to change this in a minute to a static front page and a blog page. So let's set up some of these pages now. New page, home page, home, publish. I'm just going to pause the recording while I set up these other pages. Okay, so I've set up all these pages here and I'll explain them in a minute. Let's list them. Alright, so this is going to be the front page, the blog page. If there's going to be a special page here, a sample page came with WordPress. I'm just going to use that as the public page. So the idea here is that these are going to have different restrictions. The home page and the blog page are obviously going to be public, same with the sample page. The special page is going to be restricted, and S2 member is going to look after these two pages. Our membership option page is a diversion page, so if someone tries to access protected material and they don't have access to that, then the membership plugin will send people there, and then after they log in it'll send them there. So that's looked after by the membership plugin. Okay, so let's see now. Settings, reading, just going to set up the front page and the blog page, and we should be ready to go now. Let's see what that looks like. Yep, okay, so that's fine. Visit the site. Okay, so the only problem here is that we haven't got a menu at the top there, so let's fix that up. Menus, create a new menu. Create that menu. Yep. Add all these pages. Yep. Let's rearrange them a little bit. Put all the public ones together. Sample page. Yep. Membership option page. That will have to be public. And the blog page. Okay, so put that there. Right, and we're going to allocate that to the primary menu position, which is usually across the top there. So I'll do that. Refresh over here. Now we've got a menu. That's fantastic. Okay, that's done.